Hi, it's day 6 of vedia.
7. It's day 7.
But I started this too late, so now my roommates are up, and now they're making noise. But it's fine. We're gonna keep doing this anyway. Okay.
Love Never Dies is a 2010 musical written by Andrew Lloyd Webber as a sequel to his smash hit, The Phantom of the Opera. The musical could have come out sooner if his cat hadn't destroyed the entire score, and honestly, I think that was an omen of how things would go. The show opened on London's West End starring Ramin Karimloo and Sierra Bogus, and later premiered in Australia with heavy rewrites, and that's pretty much all you need to know before I start roasting the out of it. Love Never Dies is set 10 years after the events of Phantom of the Opera. Christine is a successful opera singer and married to Raoul with a 10-year-old boy named Gustave. The Phantom runs a Coney Island amusement park, and Madame Giry produces vaudeville shows at the park with her daughter Meg Giry. Christine and her little family arrive in New York after being offered to make her American debut, but spaghetti-o! The Phantom comes and offers Christine the chance to sing for him for a lot more money. Also, they say that Raoul's become a heavy drinker and gambler and is always angry and sad. Anyway, it's revealed that Christine and the Phantom met before her wedding night and they did the deed. And wouldn't you know it, Christine's kid isn't Raoul's kid, but it's actually the Phantom's. Of course, he doesn't realize this till later when he makes the revelation that he's just 10 years old.
10 years old.
Long story short, the Giries and Shinies reunite and lots of drama happens. The Phantom and Raoul make a bet to see if Christine will perform and ultimately which man she's gonna choose. But in the end, Christine sings, effectively breaking up with Raoul. Meg has a breakdown and kidnaps Gustave, almost kills him, tries to kill herself, but ends up accidentally killing Christine. Christine dies in the Phantom's arms, and Gustave accepts the Phantom as his one true father. Rough. When Andrew Lloyd Webber first wrote Phantom of the Opera, he was married to singer Sarah Brightman, who he ended up casting as Christine in the original Broadway production. He refers to her as my muse, and has stated that he often views himself as the Phantom. He began working on Love Never Dies around the same time that he and Brightman had a divorce in 1990. Do you see where I'm going here? There isn't much hope story-wise either. There's a huge discrepancy between the time periods. Phantom of the Opera is set in the 1880s, while Love Never Dies is set in 1907, despite the musical constantly citing that it's been 10 years. Besides that, many of the characters take a huge 180 from where they were in Phantom. Raoul went from gentle and loving to bitter and irrational. Madame Giry went from stern but caring for everyone to wanting to destroy Christine. I'm not saying that it's impossible for characters to change, especially when there's been a 10-year gap, but it has to be rooted in the past of the characters. Raoul never had a drinking problem in Phantom of the Opera, and Madame Giry was shown to care for Christine and Raoul at one point too. Also, there's this whole thing about how Christine made the wrong choice, but also the Phantom killed 2 people, kidnapped her fiancé, and emotionally manipulated her, so who's really in the wrong here? That's right, I'm a Team Raoul for life, and you cannot convince me otherwise. I suppose the music's alright, and the Australian production has beautiful design elements, but does there seriously need to be Phantom motifs in every song?